It is finally time. It is finally time, my friends, for all of us to have the last dance here in LAKEGEM Kingdom. And of course, everyone will be invited to the banquet and the ball because at this point, Her Royal Majesty Queen Saffron is really tired. At this point, she has overseen the growth of the village into a thriving kingdom with vast quantities of food and riches. A lot of riches, because she really liked the riches. And all of her people happen to be confident in their health, grateful in their faith, amused in their entertainment, and joyful in feeling protected, which is awesome. Especially because that means that maybe we can turn our attention to the final bits of prestige that we can sweep up before 1 year, 1 month, and 10 days pass, and the realm's era will come to an end. And we will complete our first kingdom in Lakeburg Legacies. So, there's 2 main goals that the queen has before we are done. And that is making sure that we have some people working in the gambling den, which, because it uses up money and paintings and produces prestige and people like getting into relationships, even if they're like friendship sort of thing, like they bump into each other. I actually kind of think this should be like a museum because that makes a lot of sense to me. You take paintings, it costs money to run, and you gain a bunch of prestige. Museum it is. So we're going to try to gain as much prestige as we can by having at least a couple people right away, and then hopefully finding more people who can work here. But Silver Fishfall, come along, my dear, as you would actually be absolutely wonderful as a museum curator, we'll say, because that's also easier to say than croupier. I've never gambled, so I have no idea what that means. Also, Silver 590 prestige on your own. That's amazing. The queen kind of wishes that we'd built this a lot earlier. And meanwhile, our brave coin has also moved into the village, and with his help, we are now pulling in even more prestige. Also, Her Royal Majesty did indeed permit the royal coffers to be opened, and we spent basically all of the gold upgrading everything that brings us prestige as high as possible. Well, at least for, you know, its prestige outcome. So we actually maxed out the museum/gambling hall. We maxed out the ballroom. We maxed out the night arena for jousting, which is great because that's also where the queen apparent, like Saryan, happens to be with her wife Hen. They're still really happy and it looks like they're having a great time, just like producing a whole bunch of prestige over there. And we have a lovely set of people working here at the banquet as well. So we need to get a couple people working over in the new museum/gambling den. And I think we'll pick the people who are happy. Oh, hey, look at that. We actually have a couple people we could go ahead and pull on over. We have got Mirabelle, who is currently a farmer. But as we have such wonderful, bountiful fields, Mirabelle, welcome. You can come on in. And Blaze Dicey. We've been waiting for you to have this job for ages, if I remember correctly. And now they can go ahead and they can start like a little museum tour, I guess. Again, because it just makes more sense to me that that would be a museum. And that would have Taz the Second, Gael, Pseudo, Rain, Rainbow, Ray, Rainbow Ray, that's funny, Dragon, Windy, and Chaos, all here together. We now have a Radiant City achievement, have all noble buildings functioning at the same time. Sweet! And we'll have to see how much prestige we can roll around in before the kingdom comes to the end of an era. And also, we will aim to try to do the last of the objectives, one of which is to have only 4 more couples formed here in the village. Totally can manage that. And the other of which is to upgrade all buildings fully. Well, you know how they say you should spend your money before you die because you can't take it with you? Maybe that's what the queen's going to do, and we'll just have to see if we can pull that off or not. All right, all of our merchants are already employed, everyone's doing good, and we'll just try to see if we can help anybody fall in love before the end. Let's do this. All right. Oh, hey, Song. What's up, Songberry? Do you happen to, well, you've got a good relationship with this person. They could be a jeweler or a gatherer. What do you do? You're a lumberjack? You know what? Maybe we can have this person go ahead. Come on in. They can help pick some apples. Divination, music, and gossip. Let's see. So, flowers are pointless. And then gossip. And then divination. Oh, it worked. Yay! Well, that was pretty easy. Now we have a devout, boring, and obstinate. I think we'll go with apple riches, because that actually sounds kind of awesome. And this is going to be salty sweet Ren. How about salty apple riches? Ren, it's wonderful to see you again. Also, salty apples I don't think sound good, but I have been surprised by things before. Hey, and we literally had nobody picking apples for us, so that's like perfect. We'll even upgrade your little thing. If we could get, yeah, we have all of our builders working because the builders tickets really help with upgrades too. Actually, do we have people in the village who might be like in love with one another? Because that would be kind of sweet to finish. Aw, we might actually have some. It'd be really nice to actually finish off with some of the people in the village falling for one another. Let's see. Seagull, you are a hunter. And you actually pair off excellently with multiple people in the village, including Flamingo. Seagull and Flamingo, oh come on, that has to happen. Poetry, music, and public executions. Let's see, they're against gossip. Okay, they might like that. There we go. Success! Congratulations, you two. I hope that you're quite happy together. And now I think we're like closing in on the very, very last of what we need to do. Also, that's good because I think we're closing in on the last of what our poor village can take. It keeps kind of tripping over itself, so to speak. All right, let's see. Who else do we have? Nature, Grimnail, Dancer. Do you like anybody in the village? We're going for just good relationships here? Nope. She's a little pickier. She'd really prefer to maybe meet somebody from out of town. Still picky. Do we have anybody who's not married that we really are like, oh, we really want to see them married off? Like we had Latte. Wow, we've actually married off a lot of people in the village. Heck! Because we only have a few left. All right, well, like I'll go, no offense, to the youngest people first. Them. Oh, them, you're raising a child on your own. Oh my gosh, really? You are, little Banella. Oh no, that's so sad because your spouse Lauralee Threads has died from an unexpected death from falling. I think that that's probably because she's a thief and she was possibly trying to steal somebody's jewelry. This is a village that is very happy about jewelry, by the way, so that would make a lot of sense. But now I need a new thief. Let's see. Literally, okay. Looks like we're gonna end up with some of the last relationships in the village so we can finish off with everyone feeling happy and safe. Looking for none other than a thief. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, fisherwoman, taster, miner. You guys actually have pretty good affinity. I feel bad passing you up, but I'm looking for a thief. And that's just what we need. I'm just gonna have to keep going. Oh, I can't keep going, never mind. Well, now we're just gonna have to wait a little bit because that didn't work out. Childrick, do you like anybody in the village? Because I still need 2 more couples, and I'm worried I'm gonna get distracted, which is a valid fear, and not end up getting you married off to anybody. A butcher, farmer, baker. Wow. Okay. All right. Look. How about the older folks in the village? Do you happen to like anybody? Hopefully, preferably in your age range. Maybe not. Okay, Lasma. What about you? I just need a couple more. Oh, hey, Lasma and Maul. That will actually work out quite nicely. You both like feasting and you both hate the countryside and poetry. And you're actually 20 years apart. Mel, wow. Let's see. And you don't like the countryside and You don't like rumors, though. However, you do like each other quite a bit. I hope you are able to relax in your old age together. I keep pairing people off because I'm really nervous if I don't pay attention. I am going to lose out. We'll need like one person to get married and I'll just not be paying attention. Whoops, that is not what I meant to do. Dino, I did not mean to get you into this date. Whoops, whoops. I don't even know who this person is. I thought we were looking at other villagers. Is this a blind date? This is hilarious. We have no idea what this guy's all about. We just know he likes painting the countryside and dueling, but he doesn't like flowers or kittens or fish. I mean, I guess they had a really good date. I have no idea who this is. We may have just gotten into a mystery relationship with none other than Sharky Vovo, who turns out Sharky Vovo is a glutton who's humble and hardworking. You know what? You know what? I'll take that. Welcome to the Crystals family. And then, let's see. Shark crystals. Why not? That'll do. That'll do. Is that, wait, was that our last relationship? It was! Huzzah! 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 And there we have it, my friends. There we have it indeed. We have been able to go ahead and we have gotten everybody in the village that needed to for the prestige married off. We are now going ahead. There's new babies being born. Other people are still lonely and wish to find love, but what are you gonna do? Oh, and I need somebody who's a good thief, for crying out loud. Nature, look. Do we have a good thief? Please. This would be a shy, ill-mannered, lazy assassin. I don't think that's gonna help us. And also not an actress who's a painter and stuff like that either. All right. I guess a good thief or a good guard to wrap up the last of what we need for protection so people don't feel worried. We've got 8 months left. Will we be able to gain enough love and romance to be able to entice someone to move in time? Or should I possibly just upgrade this and then see who would be the best guard? Light Crystals is our blacksmith and he would actually make a great guard. Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that easily. Do we have anybody else who would be an even better guard than Jeannie? Probably. Who's not employed? A Twig? What a throwback! We haven't had somebody try to sneak out to go nibble on random mushrooms in the forest since the very, very beginning. Emma, look. I don't want you to get the coward trait. I think that scared? Okay, maybe that'll work. Didn't mean for her to get scared. Oh, all right, Twig, could you please come and maybe give Jeannie a break? Oh my gosh, you're a much better guard than Jeannie was. No offense, Jeannie. There we go. Now we're all maxed out there, which makes me quite happy. And then, oop, go, 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 go. I don't think we have enough time to have any more like balls and things like that and the joust, but we're gonna try. That's interesting that you have to be paying attention to whether or not you have finished up some of the events down here. Oh, only 4 months left. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my goodness. Now I feel a little bit badly, like I need to get these people married. Because it'd be, after everything we've gone through, wouldn't it be a little bit sad to just have a whole bunch of people who are just sitting there like, well, the village was built off of love, but I'm still lonely. I would feel bad. Maybe we'll be able to at least like pair some of these people off. Anywhere close to their age range would be nice. Hey, all right. You know what? Let's try this out. Let's try to like speed date and make sure that everybody is in a relationship if they want to be, because why not? So painting, liked, silver and gold, music, but cuddles, fashion, and gossip, no. All right, against gossips, not fashion, and then not cuddles. Got it. There! The Glowleaf family, ooh, Winterfell is actually a really cool name, is going to go ahead and welcome Fifer. After Gwynelli Fifer. Welcome. I think that you are both homeless. Whoops. Okay. that also might be something good to make sure doesn't happen as we finish off with the last of the couples we're trying to pair off in the kingdom. That would be a little sad. Do we have... Oh, wait. Pixel! Rain! You two apparently were made for each other. One whole generation apart. We won't ask questions. You both like kittens. Maybe you're both volunteering at some sort of cat cafe library for all I know. Because Rain is actually a healer. Yeah. Or maybe she went to go see the new kittens on the farm that Pixel has worked at like an absolute boss since she got here. And let's see. Muscles, kittens, painting. Muscles, kittens, painting. Muscles, kitten, painting. Muscles, kittens, painting. Muscles, kittens, painting. And then, there we go. I'm very happy that you found each other in your elder years, because I'm trying to make sure everybody has someone. And actually, it's very convenient when I can just like sort through all of the people we currently have in the village. All right, Rye. How did you? Oh dear, your spouse just died. Well, I'm very sorry about that. Let's see. Damn, you were raising that baby on your own. I would really like to try to find someone for you. I don't think you'd get along with this thief. Or this painter actress. Who doesn't get along with anybody in the village either. Oh dear. Alright. Well, the only thing to do when that happens is use up the last of the romance in the kingdom. Hunter, fisherman... Childrick, you'd get along with them alright. And we're running low on options. No offense. Dancing, art of war, divination. Alright. And then... And... Oh my gosh. I've become a speed dating master. A medieval speed dating master. And I'm not exactly sure what to think about that. I have no idea what my husband would think if I told him. He probably wouldn't be surprised. And this is going to be Cal from Callium. Cal, welcome. You are Cal, the hunter, perhaps? If I manage to get you gainfully employed. Okay. I think Aslan was killed by potentially a jealous lover. Rest in peace, Aslan. Oh my gosh, that almost tipped our faith out of being thankfully tucked up right up in the grateful zone. So if we happen to bump into somebody who might be good at the House of the Woo of the Who, wouldn't mind, just saying. Let's see, Rooster, you actually would get along with this guy, but I don't think so. Prankster is semi-decent guard. Ooh, actually, excellent relationship. With nature! No questions asked, because I'm out of people too. Cuddles, painting the art of war. Okay. Cuddles, painting the art of war. Cuddles, painting the art of war. Cuddles, painting, and... Okay. Painting, you like painting. I shouldn't have criticized the people, like the painters of the kingdom. This person has the last name Baker too. I really think that's interesting. Because I thought we came up with those names, but maybe not. And this is going to be Trace, after Tracy. Welcome. I hope that you and nature are quite happy. We're down to the last few months. Have we gained all of the... I think we may have gained all of the prestige we can squeeze out from the special prestige zones. And Kit Kat, can you find... Does anybody want to marry her? Rooster! Okay, you guys don't get along 100%, but we're out of hearts, so I'm just trying to marry people off to people that they wouldn't mind. Flowers, art of war, and muscles. Flowers, the art of war. Muscles, flowers, the art of war. Muscles. Oh my gosh, that actually worked out really well. There you go! Rooster Fishfall has now gone ahead and married, Leah! After, let's see, Huey? There we go. I like that. Leah Fishfall. There. Actually, believe it or not, I didn't notice, but she actually might have some advice. She can offer some romance advice at the houses of the Woo of the Who. Phew, I've made it back into the like grateful category. 2 months left! Just 2 months! I feel a lot of pressure to like make sure that everybody has somebody here. Sep, do you get along with anyone in the village? Like, no, actually, the relationships are all bad and awful. Come on, Kit Kat. Come on. Okay, she has heartbroken and widowed. That's kind of the problem with not really wanting to be with anybody. That could cause a lot of issues. So, a very old rat trainer minor. You know, Rye, the healer, can appreciate a good rat trainer even if you are a coward who's mean and a glutton. Muscles, music, painting. Maybe Rye thinks that they're... Oh, well, and they wanted to get married on their own. Maybe Rye just thought, with this gentleman, last name Wildfire, that's really funny, that maybe he can help... Maybe he can help this very mean coward who's a glutton find peace in life because, you know, he's a healer, and now we have a Lizard Wildfire. Welcome. Okay, what do we have? 2 months left. 2 months. And I'm out of like romance to offer, even though we just got a fairly decent thief. Gosh darn it. Kit Kat, you are an assassin. I did need one more thief. You both like silver and gold and poetry and fashion. What is it that gives you not a big group? Just kind of your social relationship? Huh. But when she loses the heartbroken trait, they're gonna actually be really well paired for one another. Maybe we'll keep an eye on Kit Kat, and if she is feeling better before the end, we can see if she has fallen completely in love with this dancing. Let's see. This dancing. Oh wow. Apparently they want to get married right away. I'm telling ya. There you go. And welcome to Knight. That's really fun. Knight, welcome to the family. You have married into the Grimnail family. There we go. And you actually are a good thief. I needed a thief, and you married an assassin. It seemed thematic, to say the least. All right, there we go. I have 1 month and 20 days left, but we're down to the final people. Okay, good, Sep. I'm glad you like her. I'm a little worried. Art of War, Fashion, and Reading. Art of War, Fashion, and Reading. Art of War, Fashion, and Reading. Okay, Art of War, Fashion, and Reading. Art of War, Fashion, and Reading. Oh my gosh, it worked. There. There. And now we have got Indigo. Indigo, welcome. I'm so glad that you have been able to go ahead and meet Sep Grimnail. Looks like 2 of the Grimnail children grew up at the same time-ish, and they both have found love. That's really sweet. 1 month left. 1 month left. And 2 villagers. Now 1 villager, because I'll take that. Feasting, flowers, and meditation. Art of War, silver. Okay. Feasting, flowers, and meditation. Feasting, flowers, and meditation. Okay, that also worked out really well. Them Quakes. Congratulations. You have now expanded the Quakes family even more with your marriage to the defective one. Oh my gosh. How about Death Quakes? Death Quakes. You are ill-mannered, kind, and proud. Welcome. At the very last moments to our village. And now Mal Cream Puff, the innkeeper, at 81, died of hilarity in her inn. Just in time to make it. So I think the last couple we will have will end up being 2 widows. I might just let them marry one another. As we wrap up the last days, there we go. We're getting down to the final moments. 20 days left. Let's go ahead. I know you're grieving Lasma, but you both like feasting. Even if you don't agree on poetry, you also don't like muscles, and I think that would actually work out in the future. Not that I'm not sure at your ages if you have much of a future, but still. Flowers, feasting, and music. We've almost made it. There we go. And they agree with bad affinity to a marriage. And we've done it. We've done it. With Her Royal Majesty, Queen Saffron, believe it or not, kind of on her deathbed. Wow. We've just reached the end. Oh, I didn't know you could keep going for 25 more years every time. But we're good. We've done it. Everyone got married and had somebody in the end, if that is what they wished for. Even the widows. And we've done it. From the golden goose of prophecy laying its egg upon Zero's head, to the rise of the Golden Apple family, to the development of the LAKEGEM gemstones and its thriving thief and assassin network, to being hounded by people who were assassinating and threatening our lumberjacks so that we could hardly gather any twigs in the forest for so long, to all of the drama, to pranks that were deadly, to the old men and then women who made up the prank shop and had very, very old dad jokes to tell. We've done it. Our first victory. We did it. That is awesome. We reached the 3rd stage, which apparently is pretty darn good. And we've won. So it sets a little score of prestige where the Golden Apple family, at least under the guidance of the queen herself, as Queen Saffron, will always be remembered for 65,000 prestige. If we loop back around to Lakeburg in the future, now that I know everything, it'll be a lot easier to make an engaging, enriching story for us to follow. And we could possibly have Sarion, the crown princess, take up the throne. Sort of. Well, if we started with her, I don't know how fast we could get a castle built, but we could speed run it. And we have now gained these little coins and a gallery? Is this like our little... Oh, I've only looked at this once. So this is the gallery where you can take your victory coins and you can go ahead and use it to unlock the different like victory photos, just as a little collection to give yourself a bit of a like reward and encouragement and a sense of completion, all of which are awesome. So we have 15 of those coins. That means we could get 3 of these. What would feel like it was the best examples of what our village was all about? Oh, chosen one! That's really cute. That definitely counts as something because we had so many people who fell in love with each other. Oh, we had a lot of jewels. We had a lot of jewels, actually. So definitely jewels, because, you know, we were all about money. And for a long time, we kind of had like a solstice thing going on. Birds I like, but thieves there were a lot of. Not gonna deny that. Muse, petals, bread, bard. Let's see. Firefly, song, morning, fountain, bouquet, chess. You know, the kneeling one is gonna be the next one because we did have our first king. And there we go. I am amazed at how rich and exciting and story-filled our kingdom ended up becoming in the end. I am stunned at how attached I got to everyone and everything. And I can only hope that we can take the seeds of what we had, that I can scoop up the save file and dig through it. And one day, we will meet the people of LAKEGEM Kingdom again, in some form or fashion. Either in a medieval Sims Build-A-City challenge, in some sort of zoo crafting setting where they can be forever memorialized with a little crossover, like, character perhaps. But somehow, some way, we'll meet them again. and be able to take the inspiration from their hilarious random cat assassin golden goose of prophecy fighting bickering bakers turned innkeepers turned tasters for the banquet villagers, and we'll tell more of their stories. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.